Sometimes it feels like I don't hang out often enough. I don't go live often enough. Oh, bro, what's going on? I'm gonna have to twist this around. What's going on, guys? Okay. Been you don't want to see those guys? I don't want to see me. I don't know. What are you up to? That still work. Let's see. Man. Figure it out. Bro. I have to turn my fan off. Man. Got warm today. You warm where y'all guys are at? You peoples. Should I have notes today? Should I have notes? You guys gonna hang out with these guys? I don't need to get too goofy. I'll get goofy enough. Should I set him right here? Like right here? Like Tuesdays are a little abysmal, aren't they? They're weird. Tuesdays weird for you guys. What's going on, guys? Just messing around here. Gotta get this thing positioned just right. What's going on? Yeah, is that right? Yeah, I think so. I have a tendency to agree. Every day is Tuesday. What's going on? Really, dude? You were in there the other night, man. You get your pine resin glue done right? Is that right? Am I pinning it? Is that what you were saying you were working on? Did you get the carbon whatever mixture ratio correct? Turn it off. What's going on? Don't bend me. Yeah. Seth, you're not talking about Seth from Fish Tank, are you? That would be hilarious. Because I feel like we find each other. All the Fish Tank people find each other. That they're interested. Who's Seth? Not good. Yeah, I see ya. What's going on, guys? Got new people in here. Really, dude, he makes pine resin glue. If y'all don't know that, go up and check him out. Yeah, I see ya. I see you do not speak English. Is that why you just keep saying hi? What's going on, guys? Can't have this many people in here and just y'all just not want to say anything. Should I start talking? Should I tell y'all? Should I show y'all? Should I show y'all what I brought tonight to talk about? Besides sitting here playing my synth. Should I pull the guitar out? Second put. Anyways. Man. Sometimes it's like, can the camera angle get wider? Can it get wider? Maybe. Sometimes. Bro, man, you've been fishing? Okay. I went fishing this past. It was like fall. Man, I got a place that I can fish, and it is just no one ever goes there, and it is awesome. I caught. I had my kids with me, so I was helping them fish and whatever. So it was like nothing was going right, and I was helping them with their stuff, and they were crossing lines and everything. I caught 4 fish, and I probably cast like 25 times. It was ridiculous, and they were like not little ones. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So, okay. Yeah, it was like I was like, man, I just like it was just casual. Oh, let me cast over here. Let me cast over here. Let me go up here. And then it was like, what's going on? But then I realized like no one ever hits this lake, so. Where'd everybody go? Where did everyone go? Okay. So I made notes. Sometimes I make notes. I'm like, oh, these are things I should talk about, and I don't know what they mean. Okay, this is the funniest one so far. Okay, if you're here, you're gonna remember this. Okay, I just wrote down. So sometimes when I'm at work, I write down thoughts, have fun, whatever. These are things I can talk about, and it just said IBF, so like IVF, but IBF. And beside it, it says in vitro burgerization. And I have zero clue what I was thinking about when I wrote that down. But it's pretty funny, right? Can someone interpret that for me? In vitro burgerization? Is that like whenever you get impregnated by a burger? I didn't know. I don't know. Is there something else? Okay, so giving out exercise advice while I sit here and do nothing. So of course I have, if you do not have one of these, they're great. It's one of the things like longevity wise. People that live the longest have good grip strength. I don't know. Is that a thing? Maybe it's a thing. I don't know, but I have one of these, and it's supposed to help your grip strength. So, and then I was like, well, what's another thing you could do? What's something else you can do while you sit and do nothing? And this is not mine. This is not original. This is not to me. This is. I have to thank thank Sam Hyde for this one. When he trolled, what's his face? Dude that fell apart. He's like, here, do this. And he's like, I do jazzercise while I sit here at the computer. And he like, and he, iDubbbz. That's who it was. It was iDubbbz. Yeah. He totally trolled iDubbbz with a jazzercise and like a fake dentist office. Office. It was strange. I love the like helicopter lows. This. Oh, it's not helicopter lows. This too. Man, I got pretty up to tonight. I'm just chilling. I've been trying to figure out what time it is, and by what time it is, I mean like where are we at in the where are we at in the sort of sci-fi timeline? But unless y'all are interested, I'm not going to talk about it. So. I did get a module to assist me with plugging my guitar in. So if y'all will indulge me, we'll utilize the. Golly, sometimes stuff's so difficult. Well, yeah, but I'm wondering, like, so is it Black Mirror, like, Here, give me a second. Is it Black Mirror timeline, like, what's her face? The girl who's tracking the star. Come on. What's going on? Come on, guys. I don't even understand. So when I can plug my guitar into this, I can listen to it. Sounds fine. And headphones, when I plug it in the speakers, it does not sound good. It's weird. Whatever, though. I don't know. Yeah. So we're on the Black Mirror timeline where it's the. You guys have these? I have these everywhere. Do you guys see these? Stink bugs? They only come around like. They only go around edges of things. They don't actually cross over. So like they'll run the edges of everything. They'll run the edge of this piece of paper like it's a racetrack. I don't know. But yeah. So the I have no idea. Yeah. But is it the timeline of? Remember so I think it was the last season. So there's the one about the live stream guy, and then they totally copy Fish Tank Live format. If you don't know that, go look it up. Seriously, Black Mirror copies Fish Tank Live format for that live stream Black Mirror episode. But there's the episode where the girl is doing the reporting on some famous star who's going on a retreat, and then it turns out she turns into a werewolf, and then there's like the drama. She's like in the diner, and she's being chased down by the werewolf, and that sort of, I think, how it ends. I don't remember exactly. We in that timeline? I would be curious exactly how that happened. Can you tell us more? Tell me more how you slammed it. Yeah, I know you slammed it. You said you slammed it. Okay, I gotcha. You can't explain it. You can give me whatever you want. We're all hanging out. Oh yeah, so like, but so if you go and look at it's like the first episode of Black Mirror, the last season that I recall, and it has the guy and his wife's dying, and he's trying to earn money online live streaming, and he does all the wild stuff. He knocks his teeth out, and he does crazy stuff, and then he gets fired from his job. That episode, they actually copies the way sort of the scroll is and the way some of the features are on the screen and different stuff from the fish tank, the way the fish tank live looks. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to turn the guitar. The guitar's not, it doesn't come through the speakers well, so I'm probably diminishing the. No one probably wants to hear the guitar because these are like 4-inch speakers and it doesn't come across right. So put it away. Okay. So we're talking about timelines. Yeah, this keyboard doesn't make any sounds. It's just controlling my synth right here. So I have my synth set up. It's hard to see, man. So many. Anybody else have so many cables? They just want to like scream sometimes. So it's controlling some stuff on this. So kind of got to get this right. I don't know why it's pulsating quite like that, but we'll see. Yeah, so I was thinking about, yeah, you were in here earlier. Pianos are fun. I don't know music. I mean, that's part of my problem, is I can play guitar really well, but all the cables connect. So it's essentially a lot of audio ins and outs, but then you also are connecting control voltages. So if you look like here, you can see these blinking lights are control voltages, and the lights depict how they modulate, and then they can control other aspects. So like those are controlling some controlling some frequencies within that voice. But then one of them is controlling so you can kind of get a feel for stuff's going on, audio ins and outs, and then you combine control voltages and whatnot. But yeah, it's you can talk about Jesus, knock yourself out. Just having fun. It is a lot of fun. But yeah, so as we were talking, I went through. I was like, okay, where are we at? What time are we at in life and experience, and and the scope of sci-fi, whatever. So I was like, I started pulling books off my shelf, and I'm like, are we here, or are we here? So, have any of y'all ever read this book, Nova by Samuel R. Delany? Read it. We're close. We're not close. We're nowhere near close, but we're the close to the part of this book that is pretty important for the development of the world. Are we here? Are we here? I mean, I think with so what's his name? Ransom? What's his name? Montag's wife, and her disillusion and delving into the world of just being sensory overload all the time. Maybe here in some ways. I don't know about robot dogs burning books and all that stuff. I don't know about that, but yeah, you get what you deserve, bro. Are we here? Are we in weirdo alternate timeline where we're trying to determine the future through using the I Ching and then selling the memories of the past to the overlords of the future? I don't know. Maybe. We're definitely, I don't know if you've ever read this, the Three Stigmata, Palmer Eldritch. Yeah, we're, there's aspects of this that are way true. Now we don't live on Mars, and the Earth isn't overheated and all that other stuff, but there's definite aspects of this here. But have you ever read this one? I haven't read this one. Has anyone read Valis? I've yet to read Valis. I picked all these up at a secondhand store, and I read most of them, but I haven't read Valis yet. So if you've read Valis, you can chime in and you can tell me whether or not you think we're there. But I think we're here. Y'all know who Walter Curran is? Do y'all know who Walter is? He's a cool dude. You should read. Not this book's interesting, and it was originally published as an online book, but it's called The Unbinding, and I would definitely recommend his book Blood Will Out. So he got. I wanted to bring him up because this is where I think we're at, sort of timeline wise, sci-fi wise, whatever. And he did he get canceled from his own podcast today? It was kind of weird. I didn't understand any of that dynamic. But him and Matt Taibbi do America This Week, and yeah, I think he didn't get told that it was like the last episode of the live stream of it. I don't know. It sounded very strange. But and then I think he just was like, peace out, I'm done. But this is where I think we're at. So if you've never read this, it is strange. It's interesting. It's sci-fi-ish. It revolves around someone who works at a call center for an AI, not AI, it's not AI. It's a call center for people who have these implants that are like, what's the thing around the necks that people have, the older people have, that call help? Does anyone know what those are called? Life Alert, is that what it's called? Life Alert. So people have these things and they're like, it's like Life Alert, but everyone has them. And it's about this guy who gets obsessed with this girl, and he's a like a phone operator for the Life Alert of the 21st and a half century, or whatever you want to call it. And like the final, so I pulled it. I was gonna read it, and then I was like, I'll probably get flagged. I don't know. I don't know. I may read it. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, it's called AidSat. It's not called Life Alert. It's called AidSat. I may read an excerpt from it and comment on it, because I think it's where we're at. I think it's the time we're at, Man. Sorry, my setup is going to pieces. But looks bad. Yeah, it's okay. So summary. I'll give you my summary of this. So crazy dude becomes obsessed with a girl. He works for a call center that's for a help monitoring system called AidSat, and he does a bunch of crazy stuff. And then there's an undercover FBI agent that's supposed to be tracking him. But then he becomes friends with the FBI agent, and then the FBI agent becomes friends with his ex-girlfriend, and it just devolves into it's kind of mad. Okay, so towards the end, I'll read a section. I want to see. I kind of want to see I won't say. Kind of want to see, but so this is sort of the last call between this guy and this girl he's obsessed with. All right. Okay. It says, AidSat, it's Sabrina Grant. I'm calling for my active angel. My pin is Executive auto forwarded is 765432. Sabrina? This is Sabrina. Is this North Plate? It's Kent, Sabrina. It's Kent. Could you imagine? Could you imagine like the person? Okay, the person that's obsessed with you. Some of the line's name is Kent, and they're like, "Hello, Sabrina. I know you need help. It's Kent. Malpractice. Wrong. Unfair." So she's mad. I effed you. We need to talk. It's serious, bro. Like, is this not the like? But this would be in our days. This now would be like AI. AI would be like, I had a fever dream about you. I got on your Facebook and I imagined you. You know, that's what this is. Except here, it's still a person, but you know, of course, we know it's going to be a computer. This is invasion of privacy. Use a phone. And no, I will not eat ribeyes with you and your ex-girlfriend and Mr. Fake Name who took your runty dog. So that's the FBI agent and, you know, whatever his name is. Whom you're suddenly buddies with again, even though you paintballed his apartment. So they play paintball together. It's such a, what year is this? What year is this? 2006. Yeah, it's such a 2006 reference. Paintball together. Or steak bombed or peed on or whatever the ever it was. That's not why you get off my satellite. So she's pissed he's spying on her. Do you understand what passive coverage is? So this is where it gets interesting. It gets like into our time. So like if your phone's listening to you, right? This is 2006, right? Yeah, this is 2006. So this is before your phones are listening to you, and he's saying your phones are listening to you. Get off my satellite. If you do you understand what passage coverage is? Fucking need music for this. When we open the line and listen on people, in case they're in danger or unconscious, did anyone ever go over that with you? 8sat can listen into me without permission? Of course they can. Of course they can. For up to an hour, and then we have to signal you unless there's a warrant or something, a subpoena. Let me ask you this. At any time in the last 3 weeks or so, have you gotten a cicada tone? Cicada tone. The one that reminds you to pay your bill? That one pulses. This one's very different. It starts as a mild buzzing sound, and after 10 minutes, if there's no response, the pitch and the volume rise at intervals until it's impossible to wear the ear jack, and anyone in a range of 50 feet will hear it and render assistance, hopefully. Even if your vital signs look okay, we must assume that you're incapacitated by this, even if your GPS signal is working. We also send in an emergency responder. So basically he's saying, you ever get this tone? Yeah, that's what he's asking. Anyways. And then it goes on and on and on. And it you know, it kind of devolves. He gets a little out of unhinged. I'll let you read it for yourself because it's pretty fun. And she goes crazy after this, so whatever. Anyways. That's where I think we're at. What are y'all up to? I need to go to bed probably. Oh yeah, for sure. I have you just given up? I used to be like, I don't want to have certain social medias and I don't want certain things and so it's like basically like I, I won't let pictures of I wasn't in the army. Nope. So there's a guy on here that um I can't remember his name. It's like G8X XR or something. He was in the Marines, and then um, my dad was in the Marines, so we were talking about that. That's probably that may be the connection. But yeah, the I just assumed they're listening all the time, and then once the stuff comes out, it's like, oh, Wi-Fi can be used to scan body imaging and blah blah blah, and see where people are at in the home, and it's just like, okay, great, 1984, and it's actually worse than that. They're not just editing the past, because I mean, I know YouTube's owned by Google, but bro, I think that they're trying to edit the past the best they can. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Nope, I was not in the army. Um, I haven't had any. Nope. All my family has been either been in the Air Force, the Navy, or the Marines. I haven't had any family members in the army. My brother-in-law is a Navy chaplain. In case you met him, we don't look similar though. I know, right? That's why I'm like, I love it. Like, I work in a wood shop, or I work in I have a wood shop. I don't always work in it, and I'm out on site a lot, and I'm just like, there's nothing here that can spy on me, except all the cameras that watched my car as it drove here. I'm like real mindful, so like where I live at, man, I just want to get rid of this keyboard. Um, where I live at, they put up they put up a camera going out of town, and it's always been there, but they were very clear. They're like, the only reason we monitor this is if we have someone of interest that's going we think's going that way, and we'll monitor it. It's like, okay, great. But then the other day they've installed some new stuff closer to town, and then there's another camera I saw go up, and I'm like, what's this camera for? But it's kind of weird because we live in a really quiet neck of the woods for most things, but there's been a couple of really tragic things that have happened um, within our community, and so I think that they're like basic. And it's one of those things where it's like you can resign your safety to whoever and however and whatever.